Is stETH going to be the same kind of catastrophe as UST? I'm going to give you my thoughts on this, what I'm thinking, what we're doing with our cryptos. But first, if you guys are enjoying this channel, I appreciate it if you hit the like button, hit subscribe to get more videos. We're pumping out videos every single day. There's also a CT Club link for that down below in the video description. It's a really cool group, a ton more information there. Okay, so staked Ethereum, what is it? Basically, this is a liquidity token granted to people who are staking their Ethereum with the staking service provider called Lido. People who are locking up their Ethereum and can only be unlocked once the merge is complete. In exchange for this, they are granted stETH tokens. These tokens have an interest rate already attached to them. So by holding these tokens, you are accruing an interest of Ethereum based on how many Ethereum you are staking. Now, there's a lot of misinformation here that is causing some confusion. A lot of people are making articles and tweets or whatever are saying how stETH has depegged from Ethereum. Number one, stETH was never designed to match one-to-one exactly with Ethereum. What it was designed to do, and what you are still able to do, is be able to reclaim your Ethereum one-to-one with stETH. That one for one. That does not change. What is changing on the secondary markets is that people who are choosing to sell their staked Ethereum or their stETH tokens are creating sell pressure, and so the price of stETH is dropping compared to the other price of Ethereum. So people think this depegging is going to lead to a cascade event, another catastrophic event in crypto. But what is the concern here is that lenders of crypto, for example, Celsius is all over the place. I don't know why everyone's name dropping Celsius. They're certainly not the only one who has staked Ethereum on their books and illiquid Ethereum. Basically, when this ratio changes of the price between stETH and Ethereum, when stETH drops, when their asset drops but their liabilities stay the same price, they have very little cushion to keep that going. So now there's rumblings of, if stETH drops more, will Celsius become insolvent? What's happening is most market manipulators, most whales have exited this position. They've put the sell pressure on stETH. I think that's why we saw this dip lately. But there are still leveraged traders holding stETH where if this price continues to fall, they will be flushed out, which is a good thing. We're always celebrating when leveraged traders get flushed out of their position. It's more healthy for the market. But when you're considering big lending companies like Celsius, BlockFi, Aave are doing these, maybe not so much Aave, much more I think with the centralized lending platforms, is can they keep their business going? Some people are saying that Celsius can keep this up for the next 5 weeks, but then after that they will have to halt withdrawals. So that is something to pay attention to. So who should be concerned about this price discrepancy between stETH and Ethereum, the actual liquid asset? You should be concerned, number one, if you have a short-term perspective, short-term investment plan with stETH and Ethereum. You should be concerned if you cannot hold the risk of staking your Ethereum for long-term, if you can't stomach the risk or handle the investment risk of having Ethereum staked in Lido. That's what there's some FUD about. There's people who think that the merge won't happen, that it won't be successful, and if that happens, anything could happen in crypto. If that happens, then all of the Ethereum that has been staked in Lido will be stuck forever, and you'll be stuck holding this stETH token. But I don't believe that will happen. I believe in the capabilities of the development team of Ethereum, and the fact that they're now saying the merge will happen in August. So here's the thing, is that even if you're holding these long term, if you are, by the way, this is an excellent buying opportunity and a way to accrue more stETH, which is a way to accrue more interest on the Ethereum that you would have otherwise been staking if you hadn't bought more stETH in addition to that. So it's a way to kind of compound your interest rate by staking Ethereum. But here's a really important thing to note is that even though if the merge happens in August, it will take an additional hard fork that will happen about 6 to 12 months after the merge. So it could be another year after this coming August, could be August 2023, where you can begin to make that swap from stETH to your original staked ETH to reclaim that back. And there's a line of people waiting to withdraw their Ethereum from the Beacon chain. So this video is too long, you didn't listen. Here's a short story, is that if you are long-term Ethereum, you're already planning to be staking it long-term for the years to come, this is definitely a buying opportunity. There could be more sell pressure, there could be more liquidations of these leveraged traders, which will drive the price down faster and more of a price down also. So keep that in mind if you're trying to buy the dip. There might be more dips coming. If you're a short-term holder of stETH and you don't have a long-term perspective, this is the risk of doing crypto short-term and not doing your research and taking on risks that you can't afford. This is Heidi at Crypto Tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button, hit subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.